there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Coco Saze, and I want to specially welcome you to today's episode of our talk. So, for today, it's more like a discussion, right? I really want to just air some opinions and probably get to hear from you via our comment section. So I've often heard stories of couples saying, especially for the ladies, complaining about how, like, since they got married, they've been restricted in their movements, meaning they don't have time to hang out anymore with their friends. And then the husbands are having all the time out there. They go out at will, they meet with their friends, they have a guys time out, they have game nights, they go to meet with their friends to play games and all that. And then it's like the lady has nowhere to go to. She's just all at home. She goes to work, comes back, and that's her routine. And then she has to be home 247. If she's not the working type, then you are home 247, except probably when the husband wants to go out and he wants you to be a part of his outing, then he carries you along, but you can't go by yourself. And I've heard several stories of women actually complaining, like, oh, they are not cool with it, they are not okay with it, but most times they are just calming down and they are trying to say, okay, let's seek for peace. So the question I want to ask is it actually okay for a couple to be married, and then it's okay for the man to go out, meet with friends, hang out with friends, and it's wrong for the lady to do same? Is it right? Is it okay? Because I feel like, okay, marriage is about two adults coming together to become one, and you both had your lives before now. You both had your patterns before you got married. And when you get married, I understand that it's a beginning of a new union, and a lot of things are definitely going to adjust, and there are going to be a lot of changes for both people to be able to live in harmony. And I feel it's all about understanding one another. It shouldn't be a one-sided thing. I understand that it's the place of the wife to submit to the husband, and the husband to love the wife. But like I always say, is that these two words, love and submission, they are intertwined, and it's not a one person thing. It takes one to do the other, it takes one to do the other. Meaning, if the two of them understand their roles very well, then the two of them will as well play their roles very well, because in helping the other person to play his or her role, you are also playing your role. Such is how it stands. So when I see a couple and the wife is saying, oh, I can't go out, my husband did not permit me to go out, my husband said I can't go out, and it keeps repeating itself, I'm like, sorry to say, but I'm like, are you in a bondage or you are still in marriage? Because I feel marriage is not a father-daughter thing, it's a husband-wife thing. There are two people coming together to become one. So it should be that we respect one another. As much as there's a place for submission in the angle of the wife, there should also be a place for self-respect for one another. And I feel, this is me telling you now, that I feel, and I also understand that respect is reciprocal. If she respects you enough, then you should be able to respect her enough and also give her the honor that she deserves. She's not a maid in your house, neither is she your younger sister. She's a help that is meet for you. So if there should be a reason, except there are legal grounds on which you feel, okay, she should not go out on her own, or there are security reasons why you may not want her to go out on her own. If not, if it's just for the fact that, oh, I don't want you to go out, I'm keeping my wife safe, I for just toxic, then I feel it's you're being unfair to the woman. You are being unfair to the woman. She has a life she was living before she got married to you, and now that she's married to you, her life should not die because she's now a wife. Instead, there should be a strong improvement between when she was single and now that she's married. People should see her and see the glow in her. People should not see her and they see you and she's looking like your mother. In less than 3 years of marriage, she's already looking old. Why? Because she feels all alone. You leave her in the house, she's alone. For the ones that have kids, she's there taking care of children 247. You go out, you enjoy yourself, you see life, you come back, and all she knows is just the four corners of your house. I feel that's been a little bit unfair to the lady. If there's going to be an agreement of, oh, don't go out, let it be that it's something both of you agree on, but not that you impose it on her and say you can't go out and you are going out. If you are saying no outing, then let's stay home together. Let's do the outing together as a couple. But if you are going out and you can actually go out with friends, hang out with your friends, and it is now wrong for her to hang out, I feel the scale there is not balanced. There's no balance in the scale. I feel there's no balance in the scale, and for a marriage to work out, the scales must be balanced. When I see scales must be balanced, I'm not saying a place of compromising of the submission and all that. No, I'm saying that there should be a place for mutual respect, for people's for opinions. Yes, she's gonna give you the respect, the submission you deserve, but love her enough to care about the things she cares about. I've seen places where wives become they go into a place of pain, a place of depression, because they don't have a say when it comes to their marriage. They've gone into a place of depression because apart from the husband, the children, they don't have a life outside their home. And these are people who were bubbling with life before they got married, and now they are married. They've become so timid, they become so subdued by the man that it's like they are losing themselves. Some of them, you see them, they are no longer who they used to be before they got married. You saw a bright lady who was up and doing. She was like the bright future that people were looking at, and the minute she's married, everything you looked out for in her is gone. She lost it all in the plate of marriage. It shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. People should see your wife and aspire to be like her. People should see you as a man and aspire and say, oh, I love your wife, she's this, she's that. That should be the testimony you should be hearing. Not when people see your wife, they don't even know anything to say about her because they've not seen her do anything. The only thing they know is that she's good with cleaning the house, she's good with cooking, she's good. That's all. No, there shouldn't be all. That shouldn't be all. That shouldn't be all. If you married a wife, even if she was nobody when you married her, help her to become somebody. Never leave her behind. The painful thing, I see some men, you are invited for a function, you will go and leave your wife at home. You go as a single man and leave your wife at home. You have a beautiful wife. Now she's beginning to look like an old woman. Why? She's not seeing life. All she knows is the four corners of your house. There's no reason for her to do makeup apart from going to church on Sunday. There's no reason for her to wear good clothes because all she's doing is mopping and cleaning and taking care of the kids. That should not be. That should not be. People should still look at your wife 10 years, 12 years, 20 years, 25 years after marriage and still see her as though she's single and still feel like they can approach her for something. Don't make her become your grandmother. Don't make her start looking like your grand auntie. Let her continually be your pride. Let her continually be the glory that people look out for and say, oh, this man is trying. Your trying as a man should not only be because you drop money on the table for food. Should not only be because you've done procreation of your kind. It should also be that the woman that is standing by you is satisfied with the marriage that you've brought her into. She's happy because she has a life. She had friends before she met you. Don't cut her off from her friends, except they were wrong friends. And what made them wrong friends in the first place? What's your justification of the fact that they are wrong friends? So, except they are bad people. If not, don't cut her off. Don't cut her off. Yes, there are certain things that should be cut off. If you are saying, oh, you are not a married woman, you have to be careful, you have to behave like a married woman. You too, you are not a married man. Please behave like a married man. Stay close to your wife. So I think these scales, let's balance it up very well. Don't be domineering. She loves you enough to have said yes. Don't make her feel bad for saying yes. Don't make her regret the day she said yes to you. Live in harmony. Love one another. Respect one another. Honor your husband. Love your wife. And I believe your marriage will be sweeter than any social media marriage you've ever seen. Trust me. God was the one that ordained marriage and is meant to be enjoyed and not endured. God bless you if you have listened today. And I believe that if you fall into any of this category, you will definitely make some adjustments today. If today is your first time of coming here, please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like and share this video. And if you've always come here, please still make your comment there. Leave your comment, share the video, and always like the video. God bless you. Till I come your way again. Stay blessed.